Hi, viewers. Hi, and welcome to this Ugandan trip vlog. After almost 20 to 25 years of my children not going to Uganda, we are headed. We have been planning this for almost coming to a year now, and the day is here. Join us in this vlog where we start at Gatwick Airport. The planning has been quite tedious, and that explains part of the reasons I have not been able to vlog as frequently. It's been extremely exhausting, but I feel blessed that this time has come. Here, we were checked in by this very helpful and supportive gentleman at Ethiopian Airlines uh, desk, and I was explaining to him that I was traveling with my family and a couple of young special needs people who we felt that perhaps we needed to be checked in the area of assisted passenger, which he very happily directed us. So we were checked in on the other side of our passenger assist. Now, if you've got people with special needs, whether it's wheelchair or even if you've got young children, toddlers, babies, anything at all that you might feel that might disturb your traveler or somebody in your family or who you're traveling with, this is a very good start for you to head over to that way and be directed. It was a lot smoother. I was expecting my young people, um, my young children with special needs, would be a bit anxious, but honestly, they did so well through the check-in. My son was given the green chain that you see him wearing, just so to identify him as somebody that may need a bit more assistance during the travel times. My cousin, thanks to my cousin in UK who used his van to carry and put together about 15 pieces of luggage, 15 suitcases. This includes large ones and small ones. And we were also helping take some items to relatives. So the last day, Wednesday, we left Thursday morning very early by 6 a.m. was extremely exhausting for me because I had so much planning to do and towards the break, just to make sure that we really would have a good start and a good break. Here on board with, as you may have spotted, Ethiopian Airlines, we wanted to sit across together, maybe three on one side and two on the other side. However, it didn't quite work out that way, but it was okay in the end. As long as I had one of us sit with my youngsters with special needs, my sons, we were okay with that. Here we were being assisted to the side of where we needed to be because of the way the seating was arranged. Ethiopian Airlines, I would choose again and again. Rwanda Airlines and Kenya Airways, I would choose those to go to Africa because honestly, I do not want to go to the other side of the world like Sweden, Switzerland, or wherever else, Turkey, and then return back to Africa. So the flight is approximately 7 hours, I believe, to Ethiopia. And we had a 2 hour stopover. We reached Addis Ababa at, I believe it was about 7:30 p.m. and departed at 10 a.m. Yeah. Then we had another flight to take, and it wasn't much time before we boarded for the next flight to Uganda. Here, we were finding our way, and the flight was full. Those were just passengers that had left their seat. And overall, the flight went really well. I would say our route to East Africa is one of the most smooth flights that you can take. The turbulence is virtually non-existent. If I compare this kind of turbulence on route to West Africa, specifically in Nigeria, the turbulence towards there was a lot more. And so there's a huge difference traveling to the East African route. And I feel like we are blessed in that way. So here we are on board. I believe this was the next aircraft. No, we were coming down now. Landed, I believe, at Addis Ababa. And we were en route to wait for the next flight. If you're a first-time viewer here, or if it's your first time traveling or planning to travel to Africa, maybe to via Ethiopian, I would recommend it. There's one or two things that I would talk to them about and I would write to them, but I wouldn't mention it here. So that's just something that I've observed that I think they need to be improving. Overall, a successful flight. And of course, you'd come down and you'd be transported by a bus that would take you over to the air arrivals entrance because it's quite a way. The landing of the plane, it lands quite away from the actual entrance to the arrivals. So that is how they tackle it. But definitely and absolutely, since 1945, Ethiopian Airlines have been operating, and it's now owned by the Ethiopian government, actually. And here we were. Join me on this exciting, very hopefully adventurous trip to Uganda with my children. I'm excited. We're all excited. And we pray and hope that we will have a fruitful time here, even as I give some reviews and just feedback on my experiences traveling. Thank you so much. If you are new here, please consider subscribing. I do vlogging on cooking, traveling, as and when the opportunity arises, like here. Thank you so much. Until next time, God bless you.